We are here in Astana, Kazakhstan on 29 August 2018. It's a day that was initiated and declared as an International Day Against Nuclear Testing by Kazakhstan and President Nazarbayev's initiative. We're bringing CTBTO youth group members together with the group of eminent persons that have initiated to promote the entry into force of the treaty for the first time in Kazakhstan, to help them touch the consequences of nuclear tests, the risk of nuclear test explosion, and why it's so important to finish what we started, meaning banning nuclear test explosion once and for all. The Korean Peninsula are now the issue of our time, but people tend to forget that they're conducting nuclear testing, they're focusing on nuclear weapon. So, because the Hiroshima and Nagasaki have been more publicized and more put into media and to people's conscience than nuclear test explosion in Kazakhstan or any other places in the world. So there is work to be done to link testing to the development of nuclear weapon, the danger of testing as well the danger of weapon. If we manage to link those two, I think people will understand the importance of banning nuclear test explosion once and for all, because it's certainly the conduit to walk slowly or even faster towards a world free of nuclear weapon. I see the CTBT as a confidence building measure. I see the CTBT as an opportunity for the younger generation to know about the processes that led to the development of nuclear weapon, to understand that there have been more than 2,000 nuclear test explosions in this planet, and that it has had serious and damaging effects on the environment, on the people, on the culture. I say culture because you will see in Kazakhstan when you visit Semipalatinsk that this country has been affected seriously by the consequences of nuclear testing, and that's why Kazakhstan sees this as a moral obligation to take the issue of ending nuclear tests as a priority for the country, and for this country to shine on the rest of the international community as we seek to build more security and stability for the planet. I think that's what it is, and we want young people to know that. And for the Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty, it was important because we have a group of eminent persons, because members of the group of eminent persons are experts in disarmament and non-proliferation, seasoned diplomat, experienced multilateral negotiators who have joined me in my task to promote the entry into force of the treaty. I wanted to bridge that gap between the generation that has known nuclear weapon and nuclear weapon testing with the generation that will experience more peace and security and potentially and probably a world free of nuclear weapon. So we want the next generation to understand what has happened before, so that they're more and well equipped to take the challenge of getting the world rid of nuclear weapon. And that's why this conference is so important. That's why we are in Kazakhstan, and that's why the CTBT is so associated to Kazakh's leadership in banning nuclear test explosions.